What's going on, guys? Right now it is 3 a.m. in the Start Thinking Forward Studios. So this is our live call early this morning. I'm up in the a.m. and the word I want to talk about, I guess the word of the day is going to be access. What access do you have to the right people, to the right resources to take your life, your business, whatever it is that you're doing? What access do you have, and what does it take to get the access? Oftentimes people will ask, like, how am I able to function at 3 a.m. in the morning? And that's a good question. People want to know that because people want to copy you and do some of the things that you do. And that's a very good question. But the great question to ask is, what time am I going to sleep? So if I'm getting to sleep around 8, 9, 10 o'clock, I'm able to function off of 4 hours of sleep, and then I'm ahead of my competition. Okay, now what am I talking about? I don't want to go in deep because I have another video special coming to you guys about the crossover, the legendary crossover. We're going to talk about that. But right now, we're talking about access. So when you're working and you're being very diligent and you got your doggone head down to the grindstone, there's a certain type of access you're going to have. And one of the concepts I learned a long time ago from a business professional, he was a multi-millionaire, and he taught me a valuable lesson. He said that, what's going to allow you to have access to certain people is depending on what you do, what activities you do, and also the type of money you have. So meaning, if you're trying to create a business, you're trying to be successful, and you want to get access to people that's number one or top 10 in your industry, what is it that you have to do to get there? Well, number one, if an opportunity comes your way and you can't afford to go, that's going to limit your access to that person that you're trying to get close to and trying to learn from them. So what are you doing to position yourself? If right now the top person in your industry was to come to you and say, hey, I'm going to Las Vegas for the weekend for a seminar. The seminar is $20,000. I'm not going to charge you to go to the seminar, but you got to fly out yourself and book your own hotel room. Now, anybody that travels from east to west coast, you know that a ticket at the last minute can be easily a couple of $100. A hotel room last minute can easily cost you a couple of $100. So right off the bat, you're almost looking at $1,200 to $1,500. Do you have that type? Do you have access to the resources if the opportunity was to come to you to be able to get the access to the person that's number one in your industry that can pour into you information that's vital to take your business, your organization, your life to the next level? And most people will reply, well, I don't have that type of access. So you have to, start, grinding down and get yourself in position to get the access to the people that you want to be a part of. There's people in your industry, just people that's just like you, that you look at their lives and you say, man, I would like to have a small portion or a small piece of what they have. So it's going to take you having the access to them. The access, same thing as having an association. How do you get that type of association and access to a person that's in the top? Well, you got to separate yourself from the pack. You got to be the person that's willing to get up early and stay up late. You have to be the person that's willing to work harder than everyone else in your industry, that's in your field, because that's what separates, everyone else from everyone else. When people look at the best and the brightest in any industry, they want to see the people that has been continuously delivering, over-delivering, and delivering some more. They're not going to look for the people that just quiet like little church mouse that no one hears anything about. Are you a mover and a shaker in your industry that's going to allow you to have the access to take your business and your life to the next level? This is the Daily Talk with the Motivational King early morning special. Get up!